Beard terminal length. A terrifying phrase that sends shivers through the aspiring legendary beard growers out there. And essentially, it means at what point does your beard stop growing? An extremely nuanced topic with many different angles to talk about and think about, and I'm going to cover most of them in this video. But the specific question today that is wondered by many: how many years is it, on average, until most guys reach their beard terminal length? And to give you a set answer and then have the allowance to go back and explain would be, on average, 7+ years. Most people will not know what their beard terminal length is for at least 7 years. Now, it can be as few as 2 years, but it could also be as long as an actual lifetime. And there's so many reasons why. We'll get into all of that. The only thing that I ask for you guys on this kind of cumbersome and loaded video that it is a lot to plan and mentally hold the load of, just hit a thumbs up, the like button. It is appreciated. And if you like talking about this type of beard science and stuff, whoo, big baby, you found the right home. Please click that subscribe button or just see if you remembered to. Shout out to those returning subscribers. Okay, let's start basic and then build from there without being too drawn out on any of it. Every hair on your body has a terminal length, meaning it will get to a certain point and will never, under any circumstance, grow longer than that. Now, a beard is complicated because we have many different regions of hair that comes together to be considered a beard, right? We have our mustache. We have the hair that grows along our chin. We have the upper cheek. We also have the neck. We also have on our Adam's apple. Many spots with different terminal lengths. Every one of these hairs has a different terminal length. Generally speaking, the longest and fastest and best growth is going to happen along the jawline and especially around the chin. That's generally speaking. But Dan, my Uncle Frank, he's got on the side. I know. There's exceptions to everything. But generally speaking, this range right here is going to be the best growth. Everything north gets slower and shorter. Everything south until your bottom of your neckline gets slower and shorter. The tops of your cheeks probably have the shortest terminal length. The bottom of your neckline probably has the shortest terminal length, and then somewhere on your jawline around your chin has the longest. That's just how it works. But when we talk about the terminal length as a beard as a whole, it's when you step back. I know I can't even get my beard in frame anymore. Dan, no, I'm comfortable here. I like it here. When you look at the beard as a whole, when it gets down to a certain level and it just won't go past that level, that is likely what we consider beard terminal length. Now, we do have 3 different phases of hair growth, and you can't know what terminal length is until you've gone through all of those phases. And with that, sometimes it can be 7+ years. Now I say 7+ because some people will grow their beard until the end of their life if they allow it. That's not everybody, that's not the majority, but it does happen. But for many of us, we could grow a beard to a certain length, shave it off, grow right back to that length again, or you can keep that same length for 10, 20 years, and it's just going to continue to shed and regrow, and it won't look like it's doing anything. It won't look like it's getting longer. It won't look like it's getting shorter. Maybe you'll have some overachievers that get really thin and wispy towards the bottom. Does that count as terminal length? I mean, for that hair, yes. But as the beard as a whole, likely not. Now, I'm jumping around a little bit here because we have to cover all these nuances. Another aspect is your terminal length can change. What you think is your terminal length might not actually be. Things like age. Do not ever think you're near terminal length until you're at least 42 years old. At least. That on average is when we reach our peak beard genetics. Our DHT and our sensitivity to DHT are going to peak at about that point. Not coincidentally, it's the same point that we start to peak for head hair growth or head hair loss with male pattern baldness. The same thing that makes our beard great, DHT, is what also can take away our head hair. Very cruel and complicated situation. So you can't know until at least 42 years old. So if an 18-year-old is asking you about terminal length, they just have to wait. Period. End of story. Dan, I'm 45. Let's go. Now, it is also determined by your internal health. To reach real true potential of your terminal length, you need to be as healthy as possible. If you are unhealthy or not at optimal health, you're going to start to shed more frequently. You're going to start to not have the best environment to grow a beard. So with that situation, you can't truly reach your terminal length. But if somebody is absolutely healthy, absolutely dedicated to the food, the exercise, the hydration, the grooming process, all of that, 7+ years is a good general estimate. Take pictures weekly, if not monthly, if you can't commit to weekly. See where your beard is at. Understand there can be plateaus. Beard growth and beard journey is not linear. It's not like it just gets better and better and better. Sometimes you'll take a plateau. Sometimes you'll go back down a little bit because you had more stress in your life. You didn't move as much. Your diet took a little slip. But then you're happier. You're working out. You're getting more vitamin D from the sun and it goes back up again. Terminal length is so freaking complicated, but it's such an easy question. It's such an easy answer that we all want. 7+ years, and on average, if you can grow a decent beard, you're looking at 2+ feet for your terminal length. On average. Dan, I can't grow a beard. Well, then, of course, your terminal length's not going to be 2+ feet. It's not going to be 7 years. There's so many personal variables here. But I hope that does help. I hope that gets a little bit of an understanding, and at least people can know it's not as simple as this answer or this answer. So many different variables. So down below, do you think you've reached terminal length? How come? How long is it? What was your experience like? Are you going for terminal length currently and you've not reached it yet? Ooh, that's an exciting one. Did you learn something today? Do you know something that I didn't include? Do you have questions? This is really important to me on a video like this. Any and all thoughts, questions, experiences in the comments. It really does help out, and I just enjoy them. I like picking your brain. I like learning from you guys. I like seeing different perspectives. So it's all appreciated. Keep on growing, you guys. I love this type of video. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Dan C. Bearded, thank you for watching. Please stay bearded and stay positive.